No, it won't block anything.
Good afternoon. I'm Joanne Watson, the director of the BSN program, and we have members of the stage party, which is Dr. I'm sorry. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for coming this afternoon. Welcome to the families that are online, if you're able to live stream with us today, and some of the faculty that are also here for the ceremony today. And we want to welcome you to this fall pledge ceremony for the BSN class of 2024. I'd like to take a minute here to introduce, we're going to have a faculty member helping us out on stage a little bit later, and that's Amanda Edwards. If you want to stand up, Amanda, just say hi. Great, good. And then our speaker for the presenting today's address is Dr. Tanya Rogers, who's the Associate Dean for Academics here at the School of Nursing. We also have a lot of staff and faculty from the School of Nursing who are here, and they're a very dedicated, hardworking, knowledgeable, and very experienced group whose skill in educating greatly contributes to the success of our students. So at this time, I have the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Rogers to the stage, or to the mic, for her address.
Thank you, Mrs. Watson. Good afternoon, everybody. I have to say that it is a pleasure to be able to officially welcome you to the School of Nursing. This is one of the many steps that you have on your way to becoming a nurse, which is very exciting. I'm so glad we're able to do this face-to-face today. I just wish that those people who are such big supporters of yours would be able to be here face-to-face with us as well. But we do appreciate all of those who are tuning in, and we do appreciate all of our support staff who made this happen. I think this is very exciting that we can all be in the same room and enjoy this together. So it is definitely my pleasure. At this point, you should be settling into your first clinical course, right? So you're settling in, and you've probably already figured out a few things for yourselves. First of all, you probably know now that you're going to study a lot, right? Lots of studying. And you've probably discovered that nursing is its own world and has its own language that you're going to have to learn. You've probably also come face to face and very intimate with the fact that you're going to have to develop some time management skills and the importance of those. But I want to tell you that you have so many things to look forward to. You are going to develop some really good relationships with your classmates, some strong bonds. You will have access to the expertise of first-class faculty members. You see some of them over here. And you will be a part of many, many clinical experiences that are very exciting and new. And I know that you probably haven't been in the clinical setting yet, but you do have that to look forward to. I can certainly understand and actually do remember all of the challenges and the waves of emotions that you will experience in nursing school. So I do want to share some tips with you today. First, you have to know that this will be tough, and I think you guys probably already have anticipated that. But the other thing that you have to remember is that you are able to rise to the challenge, and that you wouldn't be here if you didn't have the skills that you need to be able to do that. You do have what it takes. You have so much support around you. You need to lean on that support, and don't be afraid to ask for help. One of the things that we see most often is that people don't reach out to those support systems that are there and are so eager to be able to assist you. You will end up fine-tuning those communication and negotiation skills for sure. Make sure that you develop real relationships. Those relationships will follow you through your education, your career, your life. One of my nursing classmates is actually still my best friend after 25 years. We've been in each other's weddings. We've seen each other's children grow. You kind of get the point, but you will develop some really strong relationships, and make sure you devote some attention to that. Finally, remember the purpose that brought you here. Find that passion and nurture that passion that will help you fulfill that purpose. It's really easy to get distracted by all the weeds and all of the studying and tests and all those types of things. But remember why you're here. Remember why you want to be a nurse, and remember to kind of grab onto that passion. The nursing profession is going to require that you have love, compassion, courage, integrity, perseverance, faith, the list goes on, and most of all, a sense of humor. So make sure you can laugh at yourself and each other as well. It will require that you not only care for your patients, but that you also care for yourselves, and we're here to help you do that. This will be one of the most challenging and yet one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. We wish you the best, and we want to be your partners in success. Now, that's all the words of wisdom that I'm going to give you today, but I do have one more thing that I want to do, and so let's see how good you are at this already. I want a very strong and enthusiastic Let's Go Mountaineers. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, first of all, I'm glad we have a lot of time to practice this. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. All right, much better. All right, thank you. We do wish you all the best.
Yeah, stay right here. Thanks, Dr. Rogers. We appreciate you taking time to share your thoughts and kind words with the students that remind us why we do what we do. Today's ceremony is a special one where we welcome our newest students to the study of nursing. Is this easier? Sorry, can you hear me better? Didn't even think of that. Some of you in the audience, hopefully at home, there's probably nurses that are a part of your support systems at home. And they may recall that as students, it was very traditional that in the very beginning of our schooling that we would receive our cap, our nursing cap, and we wore our caps very proudly. It was very traditional at the time, but it's now a very large thing of the past. It's not something we do anymore, which is, we thought that I thought they were very cool. We all thought they were very cool when we wore them. They were a little bit cumbersome when you bent over next to the patient's bed. You get it stuck on the curtain, on the privacy curtain. And so they were troublesome, but it made you look like a real nurse. So despite our lack of having caps these days, nurses continue to have a special bond with each other. And that's developed through the study of nursing. And today we welcome all of you students in making a public commitment to the professionalism in nursing studies and practice. And you're going to receive an engraved pen as a reminder of your commitment. And so at this time, I'm going to have Dr. Rogers come back, and she is going to work with you on the recitation of the nursing pledge.
The Student Nurses Pledge is in your program so that you can read it. So let's go ahead and say it together. So we'll read it together, okay? As a West Virginia University nursing student, I pledge to uphold the ethical, moral, and scholastic standards that have been established in this school of nursing as well as within the profession. I will conduct myself in a caring and compassionate manner, always acting in the best interest of my patients. During my educational endeavors, I pledge to work earnestly and honestly to achieve the highest level of knowledge in order to prepare myself to become a capable, accountable, practicing nurse.
At this time, the students are going to be released by rows. They're going to follow Brandy here, and they're going to proceed around and up and around. After their name is called, they're going to go to the next podium over here. They're going to get their commemorative pen from Miss Edwards. And as you exit the stage, Julian. Oh, okay. We have a surprise for you. Yeah, we have a surprise for you. We were able to acquire some flying WV cookies. Has everybody had some flying WV cookies? They're a hot commodity around here, so cherish them. You could probably sell them outside pretty well. So, yeah, $5. Yes, we will. I will now read the names as soon as guys.
Yeah, I know. I told you we were going that way. I don't have it.
We have some logistical changes. Go ahead and follow Brandy. This is the first ceremony we've had in over a year that's been in person or semi in person. Hopefully by spring, we'll be able to add everybody's significant others and parents and support systems, and they can actually be here with us. We're hoping that they're all able to have joined us online today. I should be coming up behind me here in a second. I hear them. So once they receive their pen, they're going to sign our pledge book. We have a pledge book that has record of all the student nurses from the past who have signed the pledge prior to them. Grace Aiello. Her hometown is Bluefield, West Virginia. Abigail Anderson, Wheeling, West Virginia. Jessica Angus, hometown Wheeling, West Virginia. Sierra Arbaugh, Cabins, West Virginia. I don't know what Cabins is. Hi. Try not to keep on. Emma Birmingham. Oh, sorry, Emma. Emma Birmingham, Elkton, Maryland. Kira Bircher, Green Bank, West Virginia. Where's Green Bank? Oh, I know that one. Paige Brill, her hometown is in New Martinsville, West Virginia. We're getting a traffic jam, so we're going to give him a second. Nicholas D'Amico, Weirton, West Virginia. Jaden Davis, Morgantown, West Virginia. Everybody's trying to put their best handwriting on there, so that's good. Lake and Dills, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Riley Dominguez, Belington, West Virginia. Lindsay Ellison, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Jocelyn Evans, Mount Storm, West Virginia. Madeline Graham, Babylon, New York. Lauren Gross, Morgantown, West Virginia. Olivia Groves, hometown is Morgantown, West Virginia. Aaliyah Hagany, Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. Bella Hale, Huntington, West Virginia. Amy Heiss, Martinsburg, West Virginia. Emily Hudson, Tees Valley, West Virginia. I was going to say, wait a minute. Okay. Lauren Hudson, Tees Valley, West Virginia. Abigail Jeffers, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Madison Jenkins, Morgantown, West Virginia. Maeve Kelly, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Carolyn Kennard, Olney, Maryland. Lauren Layton, Apex, North Carolina. Kristen Leap, Washington, Pennsylvania. Kelsey Lesher, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Megan Lipp from Vienna, Virginia. Lacey Liston, Napier, West Virginia. Aurora McDonald, Orchard Park, New York. Meredith Menino, Manassas, Virginia. Chesney Manco, Lenox, West Virginia. Lindsay Mayfield, Morgantown, West Virginia. Sarah Morgan, Medford, New Jersey. Brooke Motzer, Hackettstown, New Jersey. Matthew Nace, Charlestown, West Virginia. Nathaniel Palmer, Clarksburg, West Virginia. Katie Parker, Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. Holly Perkins, Morgantown, West Virginia. Danielle Ray, Hurricane, West Virginia. Lauren Roberts, Buffalo, New York. Emily Samoskowitz, Monroe, New Jersey. Margaret Skidmore, Sutton, West Virginia. Aiden Slusser, Fairmont, West Virginia. Marcella Snyder, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Alyssa Stout, Phoenix, Arizona. Megan Temmie, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Catherine Walsh, Ashburn, Virginia. Lily Ware, Sutton, West Virginia. As nurses, we must always adhere to our commitment to lifelong professionalism in the practice of our profession. I'd now like to welcome Dr. Rogers back to the podium, and together you guys are going to say the International Pledge for Nurses.
So before we do this International Pledge for Nurses, which is also in your program, I would like for everybody to give our prospective nurses a round of applause. You can applaud each other. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and recite the International Pledge for Nurses. Read with me, please. In full knowledge of the obligation I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard for race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious belief of the patients under my care, holding in all confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the registered professional nurse.
And now they can't really hear you online, but I'm hoping that from far away, let's congratulate our new SBSN students. Okay, yay. Just know that everybody at home is cheering and yelling for you. No matter how challenging the program may be going forward, remember why it is that you chose nursing to be your profession and keep that goal in sight. You're capable of succeeding in this program and going on to becoming registered nurses. And you're going to join the thousands of nurses that came before you that graduated from West Virginia University over the last 60 years and have gone on to make a tremendous difference in the health and the lives of thousands of people across West Virginia and the world. At this time, I want to ask all the students to take a minute tonight and just wave. I guess you can't do it because I'll wave for you. I'm going to wave to mom and dad at home. Hey, mom and dad at home. Just to tell them that you guys really, really, really appreciate their support in getting you to this point and to help you get through the next couple of years. So thank you all for coming this afternoon. And thanks to the faculty and everybody for also being here. And have a wonderful night. This concludes our program.